that have been here before and the new ones. Just like you, I had my first opportunity talk a few years back, and I had no idea what I was walking into. I had no idea what to expect. But little did I know that opportunity changed my life. And tonight, I want to congratulate you for being here. I want to congratulate you for listening, for taking the time out of your busy schedules, because I know we all have our things to do. And I know that this time that you're taking is going to be time invested in you. So I want to applaud you for that. But tonight, I'm not going to be the one giving this opportunity, presentation or talk. The ones that are going to be having this conversation are a power couple. They're a couple that we admire, that we look up to, and they're truly mentors of mentors. And I want to have this stage open for them. I'm not going to take too much of the time. I do want to let you guys know that you guys are in the best hands that you can be, because our platinum of platinums is going to pour his heart out, and he's going to give us the best that he has to offer and tell us how he transformed his life right side up. It's not upside down, but it's right side up. He is making it happen, and he's helping thousands of people make it happen. So they're all yours, Dave. Let's fire him up with some emojis, some fire emojis on the chat or on the faces that we have on here. Welcome, Dave and Gabby.
Thank you, Karen, and thank you everybody for joining us this evening. I appreciate that introduction, Karen. My wife, Gabby, and I are going to be sharing a little bit with you tonight about our story and how it's impacted our life, as well as the lives of many people around the world. And it just kind of shows what one decision can do when you make a decision to make a change. It only not just affects you, but people around you as well. And so tonight I'm going to be talking for probably about 40 minutes and just sharing with you a little bit about our journey and why I chose to do this business, what the benefits are, and hopefully you will see the same thing I saw 25 years ago. So it's been 25 years now that Gabby and I have been involved with this company, 4Life Research, our company, 4Life Research. But a little bit about my history real quick. Back in my early 20s, I was 21 years old when I'd heard about this incredible business model of networking, network marketing. It was 1981. And I honestly believe my ignorance, my naivete played in my favor, because I went to an opportunity meeting just like you might be here for the first time listening. Well, I did the same thing. And I listened to people that had been very successful, and it inspired me. And sure, there might have been a little bit of hype involved there in the presentation, but it had an impact on me. I thought, you know what? If I want to learn to be a successful entrepreneur, if I want to learn to be successful in this kind of business, I should probably associate myself or hang out with these people and learn from them. And that's what I did. And so my journey began many, many years ago in this industry, but I had to go through a lot of ups and downs as I got started. I've seen a lot in this business. I've been on top, been on bottom. The view's much better on top, of course. And so I became ill it was 1990. Yeah, 1990. I was 30 years old, and I was diagnosed with a condition called Crohn's disease. And it affected me for many, many years. And a gentleman thought of me and sent me a bottle of something called Transfer Factor. And that's what I have right here. This is actually our first generation of Transfer Factor, called Classic, in powder form. He sent it to me. It was in capsules. And he sent me some literature. And I took a look at the literature back in 1998. So you guys, we didn't have Google and we didn't have Facebook. It was fax. Fax me some information. I'll take a look at it. And I looked at it, but I really believed in the gentleman that sent it to me. He was a scientist, a formulator, a doctor. And so I trusted him. And just like many of you might have come here today to listen, because whoever invited you, you trust them. You believe in them. So you're willing to take a listen and a look and hopefully give it a try. So I looked at it 25 years ago. Well, back then, the company was brand new. had a big question mark on it. Is this company even going to survive past 1 year, let alone 25 years? And so I had to get through my process of saying, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it my all, my everything. So if you're listening for the first time, you might have to go through a process, but I would encourage you, you can do it quickly. I took a trip to Utah. I'm in San Diego with my wife, Gabby. And back at that time, and she'll share a little bit about her story, but she was working at Walmart in the Vision Center, not actually for Walmart, but the Vision Center, which they sell the eyeglasses inside of Walmart. And that's where we met, actually. And so I, being a networker, I took a look at this and I thought, you know what? I have to know who's running the ship, who's our captain, because again, you are who you associate yourself with. So I wanted to know where my future, who has, who has control, or my future, whose hands is it in? And so Gabby and I, my wife and I, took a trip to Utah, and that day changed our life. We chose to get involved with this company because we felt, honestly, I felt with or without us, the company would succeed because of the principles, values, their priorities. They're a conservative company. 4Life is a conservative company, and that's why we're debt-free today. We have no debt whatsoever, and we're in over 100 countries that you can do business. So things have changed a lot in 25 years, but the reason that I chose to do this as a business is simply because you get all the benefits with none of the risk. You don't have the responsibilities of having a conventional business. And let's face it, I think most people today realize that if you do have a desire to achieve financial freedom, independence, live a life of abundance, that's not going to happen working for someone else your whole life, building someone else's dream, or building a company's dream that might be a publicly held company. You need to build your own dream. And that's what I learned back in my early 20s when I associated myself with other entrepreneurs. So if you're going to build your own dream, you have to employ yourself. Well, okay, what options do you have? Well, traditional business, you could do that, but then you've got all those risks and all of the responsibility, overhead expenses. Maybe you have an employee or two, you build it up where you have many employees. You've got all of the, if you have a product, you have to deal with all the inventory, licensing, all the taxation, everything you have to deal with, all the headaches. Here, you don't have to do that because you partner with someone. They're the ones that pay all the overhead expenses. They pay the rent. They pay for the inventory. They pay all the licensing around the world, all the employees around the world. We do one thing. And guess what happens when you can focus on one thing? You can accomplish so much more. I call it time compression because you can compress a lifetime of work down into maybe 5-7 years if you focus. So we get paid really to do one thing, and that is tell, show, try, do. And that sounds like 4 things, but I present the plan. I present to people on a regular basis. I show them products that I represent, why I love them. I invite them to try. And if they're interested in also building their own future, their financial freedom, let's do it and partner up with them and work with them. It's a simple process. And let's look at the benefits you get with this process. First of all, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. Like I learned at the age of 21, associate myself with successful people. Success breeds success. And that's what happened. I became successful by listening and learning from others and participating in a team, in a community. Now, today, you have an advantage. Globalization. This world, even though it's moving fast, it's a much smaller world. You can reach out to someone in Korea, Bolivia, Canada, all over the world. You can talk to them in seconds through WhatsApp, through Messenger, Skype. So the world today is really your marketplace. Globalization is a real phenomenon. So take advantage of that. That's one of the great benefits as well. So you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You're with a team, a community of people, listening, learning, growing your business, moving in a direction with others. You can build a multinational business right from home. I'm in my home office. Gabby's in her home office. We're in the same home. She's just in a different part of the home. But we work from home. Yet we have a business all over the world in over 150 countries simply by communicating with people and inviting them, telling them, showing them, inviting them to try and do. Simple process. Multinational business right from home. What about getting paid for what you start? Start something today and continue to get paid years, decades later for your previous efforts because you shared something with someone. They joined your network, they joined the community, they joined the family. They believe in good health and wellness and financial independence, so they joined. All right. Well, because they're part of your network, you can earn a residual income by working with them, supporting them, serving them, helping them be successful. You'll be rewarded for the rest of your life for doing that. I love that concept, getting paid for what you start. What about earn while you learn? I see people go get master's degrees and doctorate degrees and spend 8, 10 years in school. They're still working for someone else. They're still, I look at it as almost like slavery in a way, but they're still, working and paying off debt, by the way, if they have a student loan, but they're still working for someone else rather than building their own dream, right? So here you earn while you learn. You can be in profit your first week by joining. Let's talk about investment. All right. Well, back when I started in this industry, yeah, you would buy products and have some inventory and go sell those products to make money. No, that's not what we do today. It's a family, it's a community of people. We all are consumers. I had someone asked me recently, they said, well, who sells the product? We all do. I use products I just ran out of my Rio Vita gummies. I just finished my last one before this call, but I use the products. I love our Energy Go sticks. I love this product. Here's from my dog, Odin. He's right here next to me. Odin, he takes Transfer Factor Classic in his dog food every day. He has an immune system as well. We'll talk about product in a minute, but you invest in yourself. Think about that. You're with a team of people. You're with a rock solid company, 25 years old, and your only investment to start and run your business is in yourself, in your health, using the products, and that's it. That's it. You get a free app for your cell phone. You can manage your business with reports. It's like a university in your phone. You can learn about products. You can share links with people where they can also look at what you send them. And because you sent it from your app where you log into your account, it's linked to you. So if they signed up, if they bought anything, it's automatically linked to you, not anybody else, because you sent it from your app. You get your own domain, your own website. You can share that with people and show them your presence on the internet. Products are already there. It's a beautiful site. And guess what? It's in many languages: Spanish, Korean, Japanese, Portuguese, English. All these languages, you can share your business with people. What would it cost if you try to do that yourself? Create a cell phone app, pay someone, create a domain and website in multiple languages. You're talking many tens of thousands of dollars. Here, you pay really a $25 fee, and sometimes it's free, to get started because you're just going to consume the products and invite others to do the same. Now, if you share your link with someone and they make a purchase, you'll get paid for that. 25%. So there's many ways to make money in this business. We actually have 8 ways in 4Life. But before I get into that, let's talk real quickly about 4Life. Why 4Life? Well, I saw 25 years ago, after being in this industry for quite a long time, I saw something different with 4Life. I saw a company that is innovative. They create, they innovate, they research. Sometimes a product might take a decade to bring to market because they've gone through so much research, validation through third parties, institutions, pharmaceutical companies to have to substantiate the claims that might be made. So there's peer review studies, all kinds of things happen just so we can share it with people. So 4Life is very different. We're not a Me Too company. We don't just have products like everyone else might have. Unique, innovative products that are researched first, and then they go through the process and we receive these products manufactured by our company. They don't buy a product and we sell it. No, they create, they manufacture. And our full name is 4Life Research. We're a research company, which we have scientists and doctors that 24/7, that's their job, to research and bring to the table these products or these ideas, these concepts. And then once they go through the process, we get them and we can share them with people. So let's talk about transfer factor real quick. Transfer factor, that is our first product that we patented. We now have over 82. I just found this out yesterday. 82 patents. We used to say 60. It's now up to 82 US and worldwide patents to protect our technology. What makes us different? Our products also. Transfer factor is the only thing, and I'll repeat that, the only thing on this planet. There's no medicine, there is no drug, there is no vitamin, no mineral, no herb that can actually transfer immune knowledge from one source to another. Now think about it. How do you protect yourself from global threats out there? You have an immune system. Your immune system has a job to recognize these threats. And once it identifies an enemy, it responds. Well, what happens if it doesn't respond? I think we all know what happened with COVID, all right? It can get to you before you have a chance to fight and get to it. So you want an immune system that responds and then can remember. Now, can you educate your immune system? Of course you can. That's what a mother does when she has a baby. When a mother has a newborn baby, she is literally going to transfer her immune knowledge to her baby by way of these messenger molecules called transfer factors. Transfer factors, transferring immune knowledge. Now, as we get older, our immune systems start to become less vigilant. Think about it. I mean, if I asked you right now, when you were in high school, let's say, do you remember all the trigonometry you took, or algebra or calculus? No, you don't. The immune system is the same way. Your immune systems, as we age, become weaker, less vigilant. And that's why we see, some of these serious diseases in people that as they grow older, more susceptible. What if you could keep your immune system young, healthy, vigilant, and prepared to recognize, respond, and remember threats? You can with transfer factor. What if you could actually activate an enzyme in your body that keeps you looking and feeling younger, activating telomerase? What's telomerase? It's an enzyme. That enzyme protects the telomeres of your cells. We have cells that die every day, every second of the day. It's called cellular death. It's the aging process. Cells die, your body generates new cells to replace the cells that died. That's how we age. Some people age faster than others because this process accelerates. So as we get older, it happens faster and faster, cellular death, and we look older, we feel older. What if you could protect these telomeres on your cells and you could slow down cellular death? You can. We have a product called Gold Factor, which also has many patents. And guess what? The scientist working with us won a Nobel Prize. All right. So Gold Factor, again, an innovative, unique product. I give it to Odin, my dog. He's got an immune system. He also has telomeres. I take it every day. Gabby takes it every day. These products are unique. These products are innovative and they work. If you want to know more about them, you can find out on the website. You can talk to someone who invited you. They can send you links. They can send you videos. There's all kinds of ways to learn about our unique products for health and wellness, which, by the way, is a $4+ trillion industry. Think about it. $4+ trillion industry waiting there for anybody that wants to get involved and get a bite out of that. So everybody wants a healthy life. 3 things in life I know people look for: health, financial independence or a life of abundance, and happiness. We offer 2 of those. We offer products that help you maintain or establish good health. Feel good, look good. I just turned 63 years old a few days ago, by the way. I think I'm doing pretty good for my age. Financial independence, again, all the benefits, none of the risk, by partnering with a company and a team of people to build your own future, your own business, not just for yourself. Remember, you get paid for it. You can start today and you get paid, but your prosperity down the road time comes, you're not here on this planet anymore. I know I'll be gone eventually. I've built something for my family. That's what this is about, you see? So there's 8 ways to get paid. We're not going to talk about all those today, but you can learn more. I'll just share this with you. You can get paid sharing products. You can get paid sharing opportunity, both of those, all right? You share products with people. If somebody buys something from your link because they see a benefit, the product brings value to their life, they want to buy it, they want to try it, you get paid the next day. 24 hours later, you're paid when somebody buys from your shop, your online shop, all right? You sign somebody up that wants to become an affiliate, so they have their own account. They can now purchase products straight from the manufacturer themselves because they're in your network and linked to you. You also will get paid on their first order 25%, and then for the rest of their life and your life, whenever they purchase a product, they're part of your network, so you will be paid within the network. And that continues with people that they sponsor and they sponsor. Is this a pyramid? No, it is not a pyramid. Why? Because there is an end. Let's just, just to keep it simple, let's just say you got paid on 15 levels. That's it. Well, if your network was 20 levels deep, there's 5 levels you don't get paid on. But guess what? If someone in between dropped out, those levels below roll up. That's called compression. Heat rises, fire goes up. You see, that's why I love this business. So no matter where you're getting paid, you're going to get paid. So I work with people all throughout my network. I don't care if they're on level 25 because heat goes up. You see, either people above get motivated, or if they drop out, it just rolls right on up. So yes, network marketing is phenomenal. One of the other great benefits, exponential growth. Think about this. McDonald's. Y'all know McDonald's hamburgers. I don't know if you know this story. The McDonald's brothers didn't understand what franchising was. They just wanted to sell hamburgers. So Ray Kroc, who's from San Diego, where I live here, Ray Kroc said, look, if you'll let me use your name, I'm going to go franchise. And he put franchises all around the world. Who made more money? The 2 McDonald's brothers with their 2 stores in San Bernardino, or Ray Kroc with franchises all over the world? Franchising. Sell the franchise, not the hamburger. So what does that mean? Every person you talk to is a possible franchise, whether they're in Japan or whether they're your next door neighbor. Why? Because they know people that you don't know. So as they share it, they might have someone that lives across town or someone lives around the world that wants to join. Networking today can happen very fast on a global scale. And that's what makes this so great. And there's unlimited potential. You can build your business to earn an extra $500. You can build your business to earn an extra $500,000. So in the 25 years Gabby and I have been involved, we actually now have 206 millionaires that have earned well over $1 million. And some earn that every single year. But we just started like anybody. I had a joke because Gabby was working at Walmart. And when I joined, there were 3 people on the team, me, myself, and I. And that's how I began. But I started sharing with people, and some wanted to get involved and participate. Others didn't. That's fine. It's pure freedom. And the ones that joined today are millionaires. So really, it's up to you. It's whatever you want. But I'll tell you what do you have to lose? Try, get involved, learn, grow. You're going to find that as you grow yourself, your pocketbook, your income grows as well. So I want to introduce my better half, Gabby. She's going to share a bit about our story. It has been quite a bit of a journey. We have 5 kids, and they're also involved in the business as well. They have their own distributorships. And so it's been a very fun, exciting process. So I'm going to pass the microphone over to my better half, my wife, Gabriella Daughtry. Sweetie.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you all for joining us this evening or morning, depending on where you are in the world. As Dave mentioned, I did work at the Vision Center in Walmart, and it was actually interesting story. I was working as a front desk clerk at one of the hotels where all the executives that were building a new Walmart in Imperial, California were staying. And one of them asked me if I knew anyone that was, looking for a job. And I told him, me. And I go, the only thing is I don't have any optical experience. And he says, you don't need it. With you, I'll make an exception and we'll train you. So interesting story. I got the job. They gave it to me. I mean, he had that much trust in me. So with that, I was very ambitious, and I wanted to learn everything there was about optics, how to basically adjust glasses, how to help the customer, educate the customer, make them feel like they can come in for adjustments. And our duty as in the Vision Center was basically get out there and promote our business. Well, with that, I shortly became assistant manager and then manager, which to me, basically, I really needed that increase in pay because I was divorced by that time, and it was a big blessing for me. At that time, this was 24 years ago, as a manager, I made $32,000, okay? And that was before taxes. It's crazy, right?
That's 32,000 a year.
I'm sorry.
32,000 a year.
24,000 a year. Yes.
32,000 a year was your income.
I know. Nowadays it's like.
Now it's in 2 weeks. Go ahead, sorry.
No, it's fine. You corrected me. But at that time, even though I made, a livable salary, I still managed to have 2 homes, and I drove a really nice car. So I always wanted to better my situation. And with 2 children that I hardly ever got to see, because when you become a manager, you basically give your time to your job. I had to fill in the hours, I had to do schedules, I had to fix customer issues. And it really took a toll on my time. We all know that, right? We all have jobs that are very demanding. And that was what I had to do to be able to basically manage a store and have my small family. Obviously, we all know that when we have a demanding job, as a divorced woman with 2 children, I didn't have money to go on vacation. So I just took my time and did something with them around town, or we came here to San Diego, we came to the beach, whatever it was. So 8 years later, I met Dave. He walks in and asks me if the doctor was available, and I escorted him over. And after selling him 3 pairs of glasses, he said to me, "You would be good at what I do." That's basically the common line, right? And obviously I asked him, "What do you do?" What did you say, sweetie?
I'm a networker.
Right. And what else?
I don't remember.
Well, he basically told me, because he asked me how old I was, and he said, "I'm going to make you a millionaire by the time you're 30, because I wasn't 30 yet. That stuck with me. He was so full of positivity, even though he was broke. And he was broke.
So broke, I couldn't pay attention.
No, but seriously, he was broke. Obviously, I wasn't, I didn't know his situation, but after, he's an open book sometimes too. He says a lot. He talks a lot about, stuff, but, I was impressed by what he had to say. And he was with a different company. He wasn't with 4Life yet. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to share with you part of our journey in being basically starting with 4Life. We have been to so many countries. We have been so blessed to pioneer the way for in some of these instances with the company. And it's been a real blessing. And I want to show some pictures. Let me go ahead and let me see. Am I co-host on my phone? Let me figure out.
You should be.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So these are just pictures of us as we've traveled the world building For Life. And some of these are trips too. Some of these are convention pictures. Some of these are, I'm gonna mute it. Some of these are trips we've been on with For Life, conventions, memorable, part of our life with our distributors, events. I mean, we've done it all with For Life, and one of our best memories we enjoyed is with our family and our For Life family, because you are all part of our story. Whether or not you're directly, I just want to say that we have, Dave and I have one of the biggest organizations For Life, expanding over 150 countries. Even though we do have about 25 corporate offices. So if you ever want to do a For Life, you can basically For Life in Mexico, the Philippines. I mean, the sky's the limit, You know somebody in that country that wants our amazing products? Talk to them. You just never know. And there's corporate offices that will help you sign those people. I would personally call the PM there, let's say the Philippines, Eileen Tan, she's the one there. Tell them, hey, I've got Dave document, there's a Philippines, and very interested in opportunity products. So can you please take them around the office and give them a tour and help them sign up? It's really easy. We have the most amazing products, and basically we signed up because of the original product, Transfer Practical Plastic. They made a huge product, and they and this opportunity is basically life-changing. I know many of you that probably in this business for a year to 5 years, it's only going to get better. As David was mentioned, with the conventions, we will be having an innovative product. And when we have input, you can have these products. So just talk to people, share the opportunity, send them links to and I'll continue showing the pictures until they stop showing. Sweetie, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, the music it's hard to hear because of the music. That was our bed on the plane, by the way, when we flew to Asia. So, but anyhow, this opportunity can change your life. It's all up to you. You have to see the opportunity, take advantage of it. All right. And we invite all of you to do that. This isn't just about Gabby and I. That's a bit of our story. It's been a great journey, but we continue to travel this journey, and we invite others to do the same. We want people to achieve their dreams. This is really about dream building in an industry of health and wellness. I can see all the benefits of being part of this. Again, I don't see any risk. And that's how I felt 25 years ago. And it's the same way today. So talk to the person who invited you and get your questions answered and get in, get started, and you'll learn, because we do all kinds of training as well. We did a training last night, a product training. We do business building training. We've got Mentor Mondays. There's always a meeting you can join in right from your cell phone, and you can learn and you can grow. And at the same time, you can grow your income. So thank you for joining, sweetie. Thank you for sharing, part of your story here, and the slides, the pictures. It's been 25 years, and looking forward to another 25. Make it to a century. So
All
thank
right.
you everyone for joining in. We'll pass it back to, I don't know if it's Karen or whoever
Yeah.
we need to pass it back to. Thank
I
you.
got you, Dave. Thank you so much. Amazing testimony. Gabby, I've seen a lot of the process that you guys have had and the lives that you guys are impacting. And like Dave said, you know, what do you have to lose? If you're here for the first time tonight, you know, do you want to become a millionaire or do you just want to continue on with your day-to-day, living that paycheck to paycheck? Or maybe you live well, maybe you have your finances straight, but what about having more flexibility with your life? What about not having a boss, not having somebody to tell you when you are allowed to get sick or when you're allowed to go to vacation? So taking complete control of your life is what we're offering here today. The opportunity to keep that list growing for all the millionaires that Dave and Gabby are creating. 206. Wow, that's amazing. I want to be the next one on that list to become a millionaire. Who else wants to be a millionaire? Who else? Awesome. I know Omar wants to. I know a lot of us on here want to. And you know, like Dave said, this is not the end. It doesn't end tonight. America covered. So we are gonna be getting here together, listening to their testimonies, listening to that presentation, and inviting people onto our call so that they can hear what we have to bring them.